Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game: if there is anything that is connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never, ever take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Yeah? Yeah. Keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we shall. What are we getting into? All signs. Welcome home, homies. Time may be fluid, though I do like to utilize it. So today is 3423, and with Shanti style numerology, we came to mindful success. Finding mindful success. Now, whenever this message finds you, it doesn't have to be 3423, right? It is meant to be a timeless message to find anyone who needs it at the moment that they need it the most. But I do like to get fun and use my numerology, and yeah. Again, Shanti style today brought up mindful success. So that's what we're talking about. That's what we're channeling. Spirit of love, truth, guidance, and mindful success. Please guide these messages. Guide the collective, guide me. Guide us in all our ways, always. Thank you. And thank you for the many times and many ways that you already have. So, to be a little bit mindful of our smoke cleanse success, I attempted to start it off with a broken matchstick. I don't even know why, like I do know why. I start channeling the moment that I even have the idea for a reading. So something told me to take this broken piece of matchstick out of here that hadn't burnt before, looked like it could still be salvageable, and try to use that to light the flame. It did not work, right? So then I picked up the closest, biggest piece of green I could find and tried to light that. It did not work. Sometimes things require heavier tools. Sometimes salvage isn't possible, and or sometimes it's not the best choice. All right. We will be starting off with the Chrysalis Tarot. One for my homies. What must we know about finding mindful success today. What must we know about finding mindful success? Knight of Spirals, Knight of Wands, the Corsair. We'll get into these in a moment. I just would like to get a couple out on the board. What must we know about mindful success? Finding mindful success. Finding mindful success. Mindful success, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Having manners. Bottom of the deck, the Acrobat. Page of Stones, Pentacles. The Moon. These two, 03, did not flip yet, so I'm not going to flip them yet. We're going to start here and end here. Beautiful. I'm going to take this as my energy guiding and reading. Hopefully clearing out energies that don't belong in order to help you guys grow. Strengthen your minds, bodies, spirits. All of the above. In order to ease your journey. Journeys of love. Journeys of loss. And everything in between. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what pierces your energy. Let's talk about how you may find mindful success. Above, beside, and even behind it all. Are you ready to take a look deep within? Because it is time. And there's no time like now. So let's hang out. And let's get into it. Shall we? Love it. I absolutely love this deck. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous vibe, gorgeous feeling, gorgeous artwork. The book, which we're going to get into. A lot of the time, the majority of my messages are intuitive. Other times I like to get into the book and see, people put a lot of hard work into those things. So we're going to recognize their efforts on their work. That is a part of mindful success. All right, Chrysalis. This deck is written by Tony Brooks, paintings by Holly Sierra. If anyone's curious. Let's do this. You have the Corsair. Knight of Spirals. Bear with me while I scroll through the book here. Here we go. The Corsair. Traditional name, Knight of Wands, Knight of Spirals. Attribute, independent, strong-willed. Role, as a mystic. The freedom-loving Corsair sails into your reading to shake it up a bit. Individuals with Corsair energy take great risks that yield substantial rewards. Mindful success. The treasures he most delights in plundering are cherished world views. The treasures he most delights in plundering are cherished worldviews. He peers deeply into your subconscious. Get him up here so he can peer deeply into your subconscious to set it ablaze with mystical visions. We had got that in the beginning there. The visionary, yeah. The Corsair is a man of action who inspires complete trust and confidence. His vibrant energy attracts enlightened spirits who feel and think as you do. The Corsair emboldens you to live life to the fullest on your own terms. Mindful success. The moon. This reminds me of, I believe it was the live I did yesterday, 333 energy. And I had said, I didn't even use this deck. And I said, it felt like somebody was alone on an island. So if you haven't checked out that video, you may want to do that. Something there may tickle ye pickle. Yeah, let's read the moon. And it just opened right up. Boom. The moon. Attribute. Pute. I'm going to take a sip of coffee on that. Hang on. Get some motivation going. Attribute. Reflection. A surrealistic dreamscape invites you to drift into the depths of your subconscious mind. The bejeweled crescent moon is crowned with an 8-pointed star. She embraces the tiny island as a mother might embrace a bewildered child. The moon calls you to creative reflection. Her mysteries will be revealed in due course when you least expect them. If you feel stranded and bewildered, energize your goals and aspirations with positive thoughts. The moon is about the joyful celebration of your success. Dude, the moon is about the joyful celebration of your mindful success. An encounter with the moon is an encounter with the Great Mother, who asks you to listen attentively to your inner voice, dreams, and intuition. They have amazing power to alter your future. Wow. I feel so much energy coming from this. It is just really powerful. Two of Mirrors, Two of Cups. More about reflection, mindful reflection. Opened right up again. Two of Mirrors, Two of Cups. Keyword, union. I'm going to cough in a second here. I apologize. Excuse me. The Two of Mirrors card is concerned with union, beauty, and partnership. Two snuggling swans proclaim everlasting love and bring a joyful message of mutual commitment. They foretell a new romance, a budding business partnership, or a new enduring friendship. The union of two hearts brings promise of loyalty and mutual respect. The swans' matching mirrors are reminders to project, I'd say both, positive energy so it can reflect back upon you. I like it. Oh. Eight of Stones, Eight of Pentacles. Close but no cigar. We got to the 4. Now we're at the 8. Ingenuity. Ingenuity. Stonehenge is a living testament to the ingenuity of the ancients. This inviting scene is alive with a flurry of pictograms, including one of the red deer. His antlers were used to make picks to unearth the foundations for these huge stones. Other tools and a clay crucible symbolize the end of Stone Age technology. Accordingly, this card says a new and exciting change is on your horizon. An encouraging card to have. The Eight of Stones suggests an encouraging card to have. The Eight of Stones suggests a successful endeavor may be nearing its conclusion, and that now is a good time to think about your transition. Successful endeavor, transition. The Illusionist, Knight of Stones, Knight of Pentacles. Falling right beside the Acrobat, the Page of Stones, the Page of Pentacles. And I tell you, these two look like an energetic match right now. Knight of Stones. The Illusionist. Spontaneous, confusing. His role is mystic. The Illusionist is an unusual person filled with youthful exuberance, perhaps a gifted indigo child. Throughout the ages, illusionists have been mythology's tricksters, and this person certainly is no exception. In real life, tricksters are simply misunderstood mystics. The Illusionist appears in your reading to spur you to action without a lot of confusing forethought. If you're up for risky, raw adventure, follow his lead without reservation. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, says the Illusionist. And I have to say, as I started to talk about this, I caught myself thinking, is this Illusionist actually a masculine? As I'm saying he, is this a, and I do, if I see a man on the card, I say he. If I see a woman on the card, I say she. That is how I read it, don't judge me, monkey. I won't judge you. But And I was going to say, I was, almost going to stop myself, but then I didn't. I just continued to read. And then, bink, it says, he. Follow his lead without reservation. And so I'm thankful that I continued going without reservation. So that felt important. And then, last but not least, the acrobat, the Page of Pentacles. Attributes transition and perspective, the role as a messenger. When you meet the acrobat, she'll inspire you to rise above your troubles and vault up to a fresh reality. She invites you to appreciate that there's always more than one way to see things. This card is about gaining perspective. Her playful primate symbolizes the mobility of thought that comes through learning. The acrobat is a studious, serious person with a frolicsome sense of humor. In your reading, she promises good news and unexpected developments. Plural, developments. Prayerfully connected to finding mindful success. Yeah. Beautiful. This, I feel at such just, it's a total lack of chaos. It's peace. It's more peaceful than just contentment. I don't know. Whoever's reading this is, I want to congratulate you for it. And this could be your internal feminine and masculinity, right? As well. It doesn't have to be just outside sources. It could be both. One or the other, or both. And just for the record, we have the crescent moon again up here. I like it. I like it very, very much. Put these ones home. Give them a good little tickle real quick. One more. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Anything that the collective needs to know about mindful success? Finding mindful success. Or as soon as I say that, I'm hearing maybe we should, open the floor for anything we need to know about anything. Anything the collective needs to know about anything. And the gentleman pops out. Gentleman, he could speak of arrivals. He could speak of gifts. He could speak of pathways to forever. But the fact that this gentleman only came rushing out of the deck as soon as I open the floor to anything we need to know about anything you need to know about anything, instead of what we need to know about mindful success. So I would add is that gentleman and or anything that he may have to offer is that relational to mindful success? I feel not, as I said, because he jumped out as soon as we closed the door to mindful success and open it to anything else. Here we go. So I'm going to actually take a step back. I closed the door to anything except mindful success. Anything the collective needs to know about mindful success. Aside from staying away from energies, mainly masculine energies that don't have true success on their mind. Yep, that's all that deck wanted to say. Literally, there is someone that needs to know. There's a masculine that may come a knocking and they don't have success on their mind. Not true success. They may come bearing flowers and a smile and, I don't know. They don't have mindful success on their mind. I'd clear that energy real quick. All right. Mindful messages for the collective. Something about a shell, hard outer covering of certain organisms. Something about shelter. Something which gives protection or cover. Something about a shelf. Something's been put aside, placed on a shelf. Something about a shepherd, person who takes care of a flock of sheep. Something about shield. I was seeing that yesterday a lot in the live, I believe. Piece of protective metal or wood held in front of the body, anything which serves to conceal or protect. Also a badge or emblem. So someone's taking shelter inside of their shell. That makes me think about some people think that turtles can climb out of their shells, but no, they're literally attached to them. Like it is, It's attached to them. They're not like hermit crabs. I'm getting something like a shepherd put aside their ability to shine light. Or they put aside their duty. They shelved their duty to shine light on facts like that. On facts like turtles not being able to climb out of their shell. In order to protect not only the turtle, but also the people who don't understand why. It's like there are people that are like, oh, if I sing to this turtle, if I respect it, if I love it, it will come out of its shell for me. It can't. Maybe it would if it could, but it can't, so it won't. I don't know. And there's a, shepherd energy that they're supposed to be taking care of the turtles and teaching people how to handle them. Does that make sense? And also teaching people about ones that, different creatures that do shed their skin and how to help them do it. And all in a, spiritual sense too. It's like some people literally just can't come out of their shell, so they can't. Their shell is a part of them. Some people can. Some people can shed their skin. Sometimes that skin gets stuck and they need help. They need to moisturize it. Say someone needs to cry, take a bath. I don't know. Heroic couplet, a verse consisting of 2 rhyming lines of lambic pentameter. Someone's shaping up. Some sort of writing. Writing poetry, writing a book, writing a thesis, something. Shaping it up. Something that comes from the heart and the gut. Somebody was abandoned by a boyfriend after a fight, but Spirit has strengthened them, propped them up, helped them work on their energy, exercise, motion, rapidity, agility, action, quickness, activity, vigor, liveliness, movement. Spirits helped move them into an energy of briskness, and out of an energy of inertia, idleness, sloth, dullness, inactivity. Even out of a bristle energy, an energy of flare-ups and anger and rage and seethe and getting mad. Even out of an energy of crumbling all the time, being brittle and frail and breakable and delicate and splintery and crisp and fragile and weak, and brought them into an energy of being tough and enduring and unbreakable and thick and strong and sturdy and flexible, elastic, supple. There's something here about a very wide, large, broad, expansive, roomy start being introduced, inaugurated, advanced, mentioned, launched, set afoot. Something that will be narrow and a bit tight and constricting, but for a sense of expansion and stretching and deepening and magnifying the spirit and what lies within the true heart, the unprejudiced, tolerant, liberal, unbigoted, broad-minded heart. That was a whole production. Thank you. That's where I'm going to leave this. I like you a lot. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit it a lot. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.